Pat is a unique personality and athlete. I think it's amazing the way he kind of goes between a basketball locker room and a baseball locker room and does it seamlessly.
I have a kid that just loves, you know, conversing with people, getting to know them.
He's a great teammate. His teammates love him. They certainly respect how he works. They respect his talent. They respect him doing the little things, defending, rebounding, dirty work. I think the personality has really helped him go back and forth between the two teams and with no issues at all.
I love both my teams, basketball, baseball, but there are other kids on campus. I mean, the soccer team I'm really close with. I've roomed with a soccer kid. No one would have guessed that, and some of my closest friends are on the soccer team that are in my class. I try to stay in touch with everybody from back home. I went to a high school that was 20 minutes away from my house, not knowing anyone when I went there, and now some of my closest friends are from there.
He hasn't forgotten where he's come from, you know? I mean, I think he goes back there and, you know, he's got, I would imagine he's got his, you know, his buddies from Arlington. He's got his buddies from the Magic that he played hoops with. He's got his buddies from St. John's Prep. He's, you know, he's got all of those different places that he's walked.
At forward, a junior from Arlington, Massachusetts, 6'5", number 24,
I think that's the epitome of how big time a competitor, the poise he has, to handle that situation. I've never gone out into an arena and seen that, 600 people up in the stands cheering for Pat and us. And for him to basically go out and put us on his back and kind of win the game for us, usually when you put kids in that situation, they don't play well. 95%, and they're really good players, they just don't play well. This guy delivered at a high level, won the game, and we got on the plane and went home, and he did it like it was just another day at the office.
Every last one of them, the support that they give me is kind of why I do all that I do here at Notre Dame, is to make the people from home proud, make the people that, the relationships that I've touched, whether it's my parents, my family, my friends, acquaintances, whatever it may be, anyone who I've come in contact with, just to make them proud, make them know that I'm trying to do these things for the right reasons.
One of the things that I have found over the years that I admire about Pat is his ability to really just shake off just what happened. I think his freshman year, I think, was really indicative of that. We go down to the Big East tournament, and, I mean, he just gets knocked around. He just gets knocked silly by St. John's.
It's a start that will keep me humble for the rest of my life. It's something that, I mean, I've never seen happen.
He's out there for 30 pitches. I mean, I'm not sure that he even recorded an out, and he gave up 6 runs.
They're all runs that were my fault, if you will. I mean, I hit a kid, I walked a kid, and then there was just hit after hit through the 6-hole to the 4-hole, and that's what they did. And you got to attribute St. John's to that. I mean, they played really well, and they got the best of me.
We managed to win on, I think it was Thursday and Friday, and we have St. John's again in the semifinal. And we're looking at it, and we're like, well, Pat's had ample rest after 30 pitches of, you know, getting lit like a Christmas tree.
I was lucky enough to try to redeem myself, and I think I did all right.
He's lights out against them. You know, to do that 2 days after just getting ripped by that same team, it's unbelievable the way that he can just sort of move on to the next thing.
I ended up going like 6 or 7 innings, just giving up 1 run. The score was 1-1 when I came out, and I mean, the most important thing to me was I put my team in a position to win the game.
Shovels it right side. Patterson for the 3. That is no good. But Randall got in for the rebound. Good position, and he's fouled by Burgett.
Somebody's down over on the side, too.
Is it Connaughton?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's Pat Connaughton off to the side.
And this is certainly not good. He's in some pain walking in front of us.
For him to do what he did against North Carolina, when he probably shouldn't have played, you know, it's a Saturday, Monday turnaround. To get 17 and 13 against that team in that building, basically playing on one leg, that just tells you the toughness, the maturity, the focus, a team guy. And it's funny, whenever he's been dinged up a little bit, and I know he's hurting, he always says, "I'll be fine, Coach." There is never a time when you think he's not going to play. I don't even remember him being sick in the 3 years that I've coached him. I don't remember him getting sick. You know, the guy just keeps plugging. One of the reasons he's such a great clutch basketball player is he's been on the mound with the whole game on his shoulders over and over again. There's not another guy on my basketball team that has faced that situation where you have to deliver.
He's in the #1 undergraduate business school in the country, and academically he's doing pretty well. And he's balancing the demands of two sports that do put a lot on you, from a time perspective and from the travel and everything else. And one of them being a hugely high profile with men's basketball. So, I think he's certainly a poster child.
I'd say that's kind of what I shoot for. Inside, I kind of know where I stand in the classroom, sports, student athlete overall, just kid overall, but that's just something that it's usually best to keep to yourself. The inner confidence is big when you're competing and all that sort of stuff. You got to know that you're supposed to be there, but at the end of the day, people, if they're honest with themselves, they'll know where you stand. You don't need to talk about it. You don't need to brag about it, and there's always somebody better. The work that I put in is to be the best that I can be, knowing that I'm not there yet and that I have a lot of work to do to get there, and I realize that, so that's something that I kind of use to motivate myself and keep myself humble at the same time.